Okay, so the name of the chapter is Advanced Features of MS Excel. So you already seen about MS Excel from the previous two chapters. In MS Excel, you can now use formula and functions. You have seen cell references. In chapter 3, you have seen different types of charts in MS Excel. But in this chapter 4, we have to study some important features of this MS Excel application software. Okay, so the first feature here given is sorting. So before starting this sorting feature, first we should consider about a term that is database. So what is this term database known as? So database is collection. It is collection of data in well organized way. So very simply, you can define a database as collection of data in well organized way. So here well organized way means you can say in tabular form, in form of rows and columns. Okay. So in MS Excel, you already know that whatever the data we save there or we store there, that is stored in tabular format. Means rows and columns will be there, and according to column headings or row heading, data are stored. So in database, we perform certain types of operations. Like the first one, you can see the sorting. So apart from sorting, we can do filtering. So these are the two important operation in database. Okay. So many times you must have seen these two operations in different online shopping websites. Have you seen these terms there, sorting and filtering? I'm asking something. That have you seen sorting and filtering in any online shopping websites?
Yes, sir.
So for what
Yes,
purpose?
sir.
So for what purpose these two terms are there on the website, sorting and filtering?
So to search the desired products.
So to search the desired product, sorting you will use or filtering?
Sir, filtering.
Yes. Now what about sorting?
So sorting I haven't seen.
Yes, sorting is also there to arrange your products in a particular order. It may be according to the price, like from highest to lowest price or lowest to highest price. Have you seen there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so sorting is also there available on all online shopping websites to arrange the products in a particular order. Okay, and filtering is also there, so you can filter your product according to the brand wise, according to the uh, price range, or according to the color, according to the reviews. Okay, so you can filter your desired product, okay, upon your choice using filtering process. Okay, so that is what we can do using these two features, sorting and filtering. So we have a database. In database we have data stored there, and then in database we can perform these two operations, sorting and filtering. and we have to study these two features in MS Excel in this chapter. Okay, so first of all, we should define what is sorting. So it is process of arrangement of data in particular order. So sorting is a process in which we arrange data in a particular order. So here particular order actually depends upon the type of data. So if the data available there is of type numbers, means if you have numerical data, then your order can be increasing order or decreasing order. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Means in the table, if you have number type data, then you can arrange that data in increasing order or decreasing order. If you have text type data, then what will be the proper arrangement criteria?
A to Z and Z to A.
Either you can arrange that into A to Z or Z to A. Okay. So in your smartphone or any type of phone, what is the way for arrangement of contact list?
Alphabetical order. Yes, sir. From A to Z.
So according to the contact name, na, all contacts are arranged into A to Z order, na, not according to
Yes,
the
yes.
phone number arranged there. Okay, so that is also a sorted type database. Okay, now if you have date or time type data,
Sir, please tell them to mute themselves.
now if you have date and time type data, then again this same increasing or decreasing order can be followed. Okay. So understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
So in Excel columns, we can have such types of data and such type of arrangement we can do on that data. So all these are called sorting. Okay. Now tell me what is benefit of this sorting? Why to sort data?
Sir, it is easy to find product.
Yes, it is easy to search anything. Na? If we have sorted data,
Yes, sir.
means if we have a proper arrangement of roll number, means either in increasing order or decreasing order. So whatever the whomever we want to see the student, so we can just easily find out according to the roll number. But what if all those roll numbers are mixed together? So it is not easy to find. Na? You have to just manually search one by one that which roll number you are going to find out. So it will be very easy for us to search any data if we have sorted data available to us. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
So just consider that how can you find if all those words in the dictionary are not arranged in alphabetical order. So I think it is a kind of impossible task. Na? So
Yes, sir.
the better way is to arrange all those words in alphabetical orders. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how to perform sorting in MS Excel. Okay. So here I have this sheet. In this sheet, you can just see that it is a well arranged data, having roll number 1 to 44, names are there, and subject marks are there. So here you can see it is already arranged in roll number wise from in increasing order 1 to 44. Okay, so now if we want to arrange uh, this roll number in decreasing order, means from highest to lowest, so how can we do this? So first of all, you have to click on this column heading, and you will find sort and filter option in home tab also and data tab also, both. In home tab you can see this second last option, sort and filter. So sort A to Z or sort Z to A. So here I am going to use this option, sort Z to A. So do you see here that the highest roll number value is now showing in the first row, that is 44, 43, 42, and the one is in the last row. Understood how to do this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, I am going to make it sorting A to Z. So now you can see it is now as it was before. Okay. So the same thing we can do from this data tab also. So I think in your book, data tab is given to you. Follow. So here in this data tab, you can find this sort. Okay. In sort and filter group, A to Z and Z to A. So again, you can do like this. So the same result you can see here. Okay. Now here a special sort button is given. So we can use this sort button also. So before using this sort button, either we have to select all this whole table, or if we just simply click on this sort table, so it will also select your whole database or the table. Okay, so from here you can sort columns as per your requirement. For example, the first column is given here, column roll. Okay, so from here you can select any column as per your requirement and sort on. So it should be cell values only. And here in the order you can select the sorting criteria, means smallest to largest you want or largest to smallest you want. Okay, now you can also add another label. Another label means another column. So here after roll number you can give the name also. Wait for 1 minute. So here you can add another label also. So in another label you can choose another column of your requirement, and again order of sorting. So just you can see here that here I have selected a name column. So in the name column data is of text type. So here it is showing A to Z or Z to A. Okay, but here in roll column, numbers are there. So here you can see the order, smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So automatically it will sense that which kind of data is stored there. So accordingly it will show the order there. Okay, but here in this type of table here, we cannot sort to multiple columns at a time because all these columns are dependent on each other. That means this roll number one has only value Sanskriti Sagar and she has marks in these subjects. Na? But we can't sort on this table with multiple columns. I mean to say that if we perform sorting like this on multiple columns at the same time, then all these data will be scattered. Means uh, means the marks will be scattered. Means this 32 will be assigned to some other student. Understood what I am saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
about
sir.
others? It means that look here, that it is here organized that Sanskriti Sagar must have roll number one, and the marks scored by this student are stored in this row only. Na? But if we perform sorting on multiple orders one at the same time, then all these values will be scattered. Na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it will not perform this sorting operation. So sorting operation, we should do column wise. For example, if you do sorting for this name, just like say A to Z, then just see this in this row, one is still assigned to this student as it was before. Okay, means this order must not change because all these columns are dependent on each other. Okay, so if we have a kind of table which in which columns are not dependent, means interdependent columns are there, then we can sort this. Okay, so just see if I continue with the current selection, then just see what happens. Wait. Now see, roll number one, where it is. Just see here. Now roll number one is assigned to which student? Divya Kumari, na?
Yes, sir.
So now our whole this thing becomes changed, na? This whole table, and it is not good, na? Because
Yes, sir.
as per the record, one must be for this student, na, named this is Sanskriti Sagar,
Sanskriti
but
Sagar.
uh, now she has got roll number 5. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So if we have a table that has independent columns, then we can perform sorting on multiple levels at the same time. But if we have a table having dependent columns like this, then we should perform sorting column wise, means one column at a time. Okay.
Sir, but if we perform column wise, for example, Sanskriti, this name column, then and the marks will also be changed, no?
Yes, just see now. Just remember that she has 32 in English, Hindi 37, and Sanskrit 30. Okay, now I'm going to perform this sorting Z to A. Okay, again visit to this. So the same marks are there or changed?
Sir, same marks.
Same marks, no? Means
Yes, sir.
this name column gets sorted Z to A, but accordingly all columns are also arranged no? Automatically.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So it happens in case if we have this uh, dependent columns on each other. No? All these columns are dependent. Means all these marks are for this student only. This roll number is for this student only, not any other student. Okay. But if I select this whole column and if I try to perform sorting, so just see this sort warning is coming. So here we have two options. So expand the selection and continue with the current selection. So if I choose this expand the selection and click on this sort button, then it will make change in all columns accordingly. Means none of the data will be scattered. Means it will be same as it was before or as it is now. Just see here. So sort. So now you can see again this is student has the same marks as it was before, but again you just see what I am trying to do. Now I am again doing Z to A and selecting continue with the current selection and click on sort button. So now just see where just see the name got changed now with roll number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, means all our data get scattered now this time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt you have?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So I am saying that here you have options to sorting, but you should sort accordingly. Means just look at your data whether the columns are dependent or independent. If you have dependent columns, so you just sort one column at a time. Or if you have independent columns, then you can use this button and you can select multiple columns and their order of sorting also. But here in this table we can't do this because if we sort roll number smallest to largest, if we sort name Z to A, then all our data will be get scattered na?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So only use this
Yes,
method of
sir.
sorting only when if you have a table having independent data. Independent data means this name has nothing to do with this English. This one data is different. This one data is different. But here in this table of here, this name has again related with all these columns. Means this particular marks is only for this student. Okay, we can't change this thing. Okay, means we can't arrange English marks uh, like this either in ascending order or descending order. Okay, because if we do this this name if remains unchanged, then whole data will get wrong. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So any question you have?
Sir, we can sort the data without selecting the column also, like clicking on A to Z and Z to A button.
Yes, of course. So if you just do like this, just see here, if I am clicking on English column, means I want to arrange English marks in ascending order. Okay. And if I select A to Z or Z to A, so it will by default do expand the selection. Okay, just see. Do you see here?
Yes, sir.
It is in now ascending order 12, 18, 21, 23. But accordingly,
Yes,
names also get changed, roll number also gets changed. Na?
yes, sir.
Okay, but if you select this whole column and if you choose any of these options, then it will ask you, means it is again giving you a warning that what option you want to choose here. Means you can expand the selection or you can continue with the current selection. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So all of you know the difference between these two options, expand the selection and continue with the current selection.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir, explain one more.
what?
Sir, in my side there is very weak network. That's why I'm not able to listen your voice. So please once again explain.
This thing only, short warning. Which thing to explain? Which?
Sir, short warning.
Okay. So just see here, this English column is now arranged in ascending order. Now I am going to arrange it in descending order, means decreasing order. So first of all, select this whole column just by clicking on this C column heading, and if click on this Z to A. So if you click this, then this short warning will come, and in this warning, you will find two options: expand the selection and continue with the current selection. So if you choose expand the selection and click on sort button, so this English marks will be arranged in descending order, and accordingly name, roll number and all remaining columns will be arranged. I mean to say that this roll number 13 is assigned to Khushi Kumari only, na? But if I change this English marks only, means in ascending or descending order, so this name also should be changed, na? Roll numbers also should be changed, na? And just like other columns also should be changed, na?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
So if you want like this, then you go with this expand the selection option and click on this sort option. Okay. And if you have a table having independent data, means this English data has nothing to do with any other column, then you can go with this continue with the current selection. Means the sorting will be done only in this English column only. Means data position will be changed only in this English column only. None of the column will be changed if you go with this option, continue with the current selection. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all for this sorting, and in our tomorrow's class, we'll see filtering of data. It is a little bit complex and interesting also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank
understood na with both methods of sorting.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay then.